All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and discuss the five top things that non average, above average individuals do that keep them successful, keep them above all the rest of the people. And we're going to discuss the reasons why I chose these five things. And then we're going to try to emulate them as strongly as possible. Guys, let me just tell you, at 29 with an engineering degree, I absolutely hate my life. I cannot believe that I've developed my whole adolescence. I grew up completely thinking and dreaming of a life that I want to live, and then to end up in this position is absolutely heart aching, guys. And I'm sure a lot of you are in a position in life right now where you're not fulfilled, you don't feel completely happy, you feel like there's something missing, there's more you can do. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm actually trying to learn as many lessons as I can to try to grow, and hopefully I'm taking you guys with me on this journey so you guys can grow with me as well. So let's discuss the five top things that I believe if I can focus on, if you can focus on, we're going to be above all the rest of the people, especially in America. I'm not going to count everyone else, but honestly, if you're above the average in America, you're probably above the average everywhere else in the world as well. So the first one is going to be to dream big dreams. I think average people in general do not dream big dream. They don't dream at all, actually. Think about it, guys. You wake up in the morning at 7 a.m., right? You're immediately checking the alarm, checking your messages. When you shut down the alarm, you're already on your messages. You see every single notification on your phone. So already your brain is working on the notifications that it's looking at. It hasn't even formulated the complete thought yet. The first thought it formulated was, I'm awake. Then you're looking at the notifications. After that, you're going to go to the bathroom, probably with your phone on. If not, that's amazing. You get to think for about 10 minutes before you have to run to work about how horrible and unfulfilled you feel like, right? That's usually the morning thoughts are, what the hell am I doing? Why do I have to wake up in the morning? What is even this? So these are not real thoughts. These are actually self-sabotaging thoughts. So till now, you haven't really thought, right? And you just woke up. Now you're rushing to work. You get to work. How the hell are you going to think at work? If anybody sees you sitting down, not doing work, they're going to probably complain about you. The culture and the psyop is in a way that forces people to keep producing. And if they don't, they're going to tell on each other. They don't like it that another person is sitting on their ass while they have to get up and work. So they're going to actually get offended. Now the workers are getting offended that you're relaxing and chilling. So this is absolutely now what, 8 hours of, you can, maybe you can think in the break, but during the break you're on your phone eating, you're brushing. 30 minutes is all you get. So now you have 9 hours of your day has passed by, and you barely formulated your own thought. You never even thought, or besides negative thoughts about how much you hate your life, you never even dreamed and looked at anything, or looked at how amazing your life could be in the next year or two, and how can you get it to there. You're only dwelling in the negatives. You're being pushed hard to use your brain power to something that's unfulfilling to you. And so now you're coming back home. What are you going to do? What do you guys do when you come back home? The first thing you do is you sit your asses down on the TV and turn on your TVs. Not a single thought has went through your mind besides negative thoughts. You not once did you just sit down and think for yourself, wow, I know I'm working hard right now, but the goal is here. You don't even know the goal. You're hoping that someday you're going to reach a goal. You don't even know what the goal is sometimes. Some of you are hoping that they reach the goal. They're not even, there's no real plan to reach that goal. And some of you don't even have a goal, let alone to try to reach for. You're literally just swimming in life aimlessly. So I'm telling you guys, dream big. The second you create a clear goal, you're already above 90% of the world. You're already above average just because you have goals. Ask anybody around you. What's your goal in the next 5 years? Probably something that doesn't even get them excited. It's probably something that they're trying to, it's probably something extremely limited. They're probably not even moving out of state or buying a new rental property. Nothing. It's something small, maybe $25 an hour they're hoping for. You know what I mean? Like that's not fulfilling. That doesn't get you fulfilled. You know, so you're gonna live 5 years. When you get to the $25 an hour, I promise you're gonna be sad. It's just not. It's not a big enough goal for you to be happy about. So dream big, good dreams, guys. Next, eat the frog. Eat the ugliest frog first, guys. So this is a Brian Tracy motivational lesson. Basically, what he says: if you have a bunch of frogs that you have to eat, and he uses the analogy of a frog as a undesirable task. So if you have a bunch of undesirable tasks that you have to complete, push and complete the biggest and hardest one first. Get it out of the way. For me, for example, it's work, right? Work is one of my biggest tasks. It's the worst. So usually the first thing I do is wake up in the morning, stretch a little bit, and then just go to work. Also, cold plunges. That's a big task for me. Also, that's what I usually do. Even though I can find time for it during the rest of the day, it's best for me to do it in the morning. That way I don't have to worry about it at all. So always eat your ugliest frogs first. It will give you a little bit motivation. And you don't have to complete the frog. You can just take a bite. He also talks about that. So you don't have to complete it. Just take a small bite. And then it'll give you enough momentum in the day to feel that you've achieved something. And it'll allow you to keep pursuing the pleasure senses that you're feeling. And it'll allow you to keep pushing throughout the day, guys. So eat your ugliest frog early. That way you feel accomplished. You feel like you've done the worst task already. Some people go to the gym first. Some people they get their content out first. Some people just go to work and get that done out of the way with. That's the worst task, obviously. But yeah, guys. So eat your ugliest frog the earliest. That's how you're gonna get to become above average. Do it every single day, guys. Just eat one frog, but eat the ugliest one, at least till you get used to it, and then keep the momentum going. Next, guys, I have here it says become solution oriented instead of being dream oriented. So instead of just dream, man, I wish someday something like this will happen. I hope someday I'll hit 100K subscribers on YouTube. I hope to God someday I'll get the engineering position I want. How about you start solving these issues? Stop thinking as a dreamer and think, okay, if I want 100K this year, what am I gonna have to do? How am I gonna solve this problem? Am I gonna get a 50K job and then make some kind of business for 50K, or am I gonna just get a 100K job? And you're gonna start looking for those. So I want you to stop hoping that somebody's gonna come save your life, and I want you to start looking at the world as a problem that you're solving. Always try to solve problems. The highest achiever, the people that are above average the most, they're amazing problem solvers. Think about, I'll give you an example, Andrew Tate. That he actually reveres himself as there's no problem that actually can get him emotional, right? He went even to jail on certain allegations that are, I'm not sure if they're true or not. Obviously, they're probably not. They're trying to shut him down, but he was unfazed completely, thinking about what ways he can benefit in jail. So he spent his time reading and doing, like he said, 7,000 push-ups. So absolutely amazing. That's the kind of orientation you need to switch in your mind. I want you to start pushing and only focusing on solving problems. I don't want you to hope that somebody's going to come save your life. I don't want you to hope that someday you're going to find hit the lottery and make money. I want you to start coming up with solutions right now that will help you get to the goals that you're going for. 4, guys, learn from experts, read books. So the best way for you guys to be above average is to load up on knowledge. The problem is, the reason people are average because they didn't have good guidance. Think about it. You've had really bad parents that really never gave you a serious goal in your life to achieve, besides the goals they set for themselves and gave you, right? So besides that, you never ever were told to pursue your own goals. So you have no guidance. Nobody ever guided you into what you love, what you appreciate, what you can be good at. So you're gonna have to discover that. The only way you can discover that now is by actually emulating others. This is the way the humans learn, is using the pencil and by emulation, by looking at others. So the best way to do that is either emulate some of the most amazing people that you love. For example, if you love Steve Jobs, start watching his videos, talk like him, speak like him, try to think like him. If you like Andrew Tate, start putting Bugattis everywhere. Start thinking, going to the gym all the time so you can keep that body tight. Start thinking, reading and playing chess, for example. So you want to emulate these people. And the best way to emulate people and to learn about these amazing mindsets is to read books. So read as many self-help books as you can. If you're reading anything else than self-help, you're absolutely wasting your time, guys. Make sure you're reading self-help books. I want you to stop wasting your time on fiction. I want you to only read nonfiction, and I want you to only read self-help books. And I'll give you a list of books if you would like in the next video that you need to absolutely read 100%. But for sure, you need to start reading books so you can download some knowledge, download some guidance. And all you need to do is emulate the above average, and you yourself will become above average. It's like a recipe. The world doesn't care who makes a recipe. Whoever follows the recipe, as long as they follow it well enough, they're gonna make a good cake, right? The world doesn't care who does it. The world doesn't care who's making money, who's successful. As long as you do what successful people do, and you emulate them, and you learn from them, then you're gonna make money. That's what the world is all about. It's a neutral world. Now, guys, I'm gonna give you the fifth and final one. And before I give you this, guys, please promise me you're gonna at least look into working on those tasks. Guys, you need to focus on these 5 things. That's what I'm focusing on right now. I'm going to achieve absolute amazing things in my life. You do not understand the level of passion and strength and perseverance I have. None of you is going to work harder than me, and I am almost 100% sure of it. I'm actually 100% sure of it. I don't know why I was almost, because I don't get tired. I push. I just came off work. I went to the gym. I pushed another video on my other channel. Now I'm pushing this video because I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm going to achieve my dreams. No one's going to stop me. And you're never going to be able to catch up to me because I'm not stopping anymore, guys. So make sure you learn from the lessons I'm doing, because I'm giving you, because I'm actually using these lessons right now. So number 5, guys, work harder than everyone else. Most people do important tasks for only 20% of the time, and spend the rest 80% of the time on mundane, aimless tasks that don't push them towards their goal. You are above average. You already know the goal you have for yourself. You already know where you're going to end up in. So you're going to be different than others. You're actually going to do the opposite of what everybody does. You're going to spend 80% of your time doing the tasks that will push you towards your goal. So you're going to create content, you're going to go to work, you're going to gym, you're going to push, you go cold plunge, you're going to cook, you're going to clean, you're going to keep everything tidy. Whatever hobby you need to focus on, you're going to do that. And only 20% of the day is going to be left for your mundane, aimless tasks like video games, doing your drugs, hanging out with your friends and wasting your time. So this is guaranteed within a year or two to propel you into absolute riches, guys. And this is the goal I'm pushing for myself. So I've already committed to the math of the subject. It's going to be this is exactly what it's going to be. So 80% of 16 hours, which is how long you're awake every day, is going to be about 13 hours. So, yeah, it's about 13 hours. So you get 3 to 4 hours every single day of whatever you want to do. You can do it for 3 to 4 hours, and hopefully you're pushing those 3 to 4 hours at the end of the day. That way you can accomplish everything else you're working on right now, and then at the end of the day you can enjoy your mundaneness and your aimlessness. So that's what I want you to do. So you're gonna wake up at 7, you're gonna work your ass off for 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever it is. You're gonna come back, hit the gym, get off the gym by 6. At 6 you're coming back home, 6:30 you're eating. Then till 7:30 you're working on your video or whatever tasks you have. And then you're only gonna be able to relax and watch your TV at 8:30 or 9. And that's usually how my schedule is looking like right now. It's 7:39. After I upload this video, I still need to upload one more video. Then I'll be able to relax right? And this whole day has just been working, guys. Within a month, if you do this, it's solidified as a habit. So all your mundane tasks, all your addictions are gonna just be set to the side now, and you're gonna get so excited because you're completing and accomplishing so much in the morning and so much during the day that you, at some point, when you get your goals big enough, you're gonna toss these mundane tasks like they're nothing to you. You become excellency. You become the habit of excellency. That's absolutely amazing. So guys, those are the 5 lessons. Make sure you dream big dreams. Make sure you eat the ugliest frog first, and eat a frog every single day. Don't ever stop, even on your weekends. Become solution oriented instead of dreaming of solutions, right? Find your own solutions. Don't wait for somebody to tell you what the solution, or for somebody to save you. And then also, I want you to learn from experts. So I want you to read a lot of books. Some people read 25, 50 books a year. I think that's the average. You're above average. So you're going to read about an hour every single day, guys. And then 5, work harder than everyone else. It's just clear. You're going to push 80% of the time into your goals and the tasks that will push you forward. And only 20% of your time is going to be spent. And you're going to flip that above its head, how the whole world is just wasting their time on mundane tasks. You're literally spending all your time pushing and doing amazing tasks. And how the hell are you not going to be successful within a year or two? So guys, those are all the 5 steps I have for you. Let's work on them together. That's something I'm doing right now. If you have any questions, go ahead, leave a comment down below. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like. I'm trying to grow this channel. Help me. Let's go.